Hey, so you know that week where we did an episode and then it didn't go up because of technical difficulties?
Yeah, which one?
Yep, the second one, not the first one.
Yep.
So for you guys at home, this should be episode 4.
Yes.
For us, this is episode 6.
Yep.
So in episode 5, which did not go up,
Right.
we introduced a segment that we're going to do every month.
Once a month.
We are calling the number one.
The number one. Are we?
Yeah, that's what we called it. Watch the video if you can hear it.
That's what we decided.
Yeah. Remember we said it was something dumb.
I thought it was just the number one of the month.
We called it the number one because it's the number one of the month.
Yeah.
So the number one
our number one
of November. Oh, jeez. We can't talk this night.
Look,
We
it
did
just
that
happened.
I did
I
that a
know.
couple times, and it's super cringy, and I stopped.
I know. It's fine.
Hey, thanks for looking at it. I totally forgot.
Did you? Because you have 2 presses now.
What do you mean?
It's fine. We don't
No,
need to worry
look,
about
that's
it.
the first segment, and now we're on the second segment.
Oh. Sweet. So the number one.
You guys can't see, but there's a thing. Oh, yeah, you can see. Look at my phone.
Wow.
There's my phone. Oh, look, the timer.
Oh, man.
Okay. So the number one of November.
Yeah,
I love that
hydrate.
name so much
The
now.
number one.
What was it, Spencer? Oh, man. There's a splash zone. I'm not wiping that up. I'll use your coaster.
No, that's fine. It's just water.
No, that was internal water.
Internal water. It's water that was inside once.
Because it's over there and I can reach it, but bending over is
Oh,
like folding a bowling
Yeah,
ball.
this
so.
book. We are going to talk about
Ether?
Aether.
No, it's definitely not Aether.
A.
Unless you're from Canada.
Hey. G'day.
What is happening?
Are
Are you shutting down?
Nah, some circuits got crossed or something. I got stuck.
Good day. That's
I know.
Austria.
Is it? I think I've been there.
Have you?
No.
No.
I have not.
Okay. So Ether? What did we
Ether.
decide?
I think it's ether.
Okay.
Because ether is an
Is it?
item in Pokemon you use to restore your PP.
No, that's Ether also.
Yeah, I want to
Ether just sounds like
Try
an
to
old
bring-
lady's name with a lisp.
Ether.
Hi, Ether.
Sorry.
Scuttle on down to the farm, Ether.
Sorry about any of you old ladies that have lisps.
Oh, if you're an old lady and you watch this show, leave a comment. I would love to know. Like, just if there's old ladies watching this show.
I want to give someone a shout out, but I don't want to call them an old
Oh,
lady.
that's so messed up.
I know, I'm not doing it now.
And I know who it is.
Really glad you're watching. So ether.
Oh man, I want to.
Ether. No.
Can
ether,
I?
Ether.
Are we gonna?
Ether. We're gonna talk about ether. Okay, so it's this book, and it came out. It was the first one.
I can't.
It was the first one
Oh,
last month
frick.
in November. It's our
It's
number
the
one.
number one, first one of the number one.
That and it is our number one.
Oh, it is
number one.
It's the number one of our number one of number ones.
ones.
Basically, we're gonna talk about our favorite
New book.
book that like debuted
Right.
that month.
Right.
But this was for November. We suck at YouTubing. It's in the second week of December. So we're not gonna do. Are we gonna do a number one in December? Because
Well, it'll be January. It'll be in January when we do
The first
when they'll
week.
see the December.
yeah, but I
number
was
one,
just thinking
number
like,
one.
are we gonna do that this month or are we gonna do our top 10 of the year?
Oh, we'll do that. So they'll see that in December. But I feel like the number one should come out like
The first week of the next month.
of the next month. So
Okay.
So you or we have had time to read
Man,
all the numbers.
by the way, just trying to plan like when the episodes record and then go up, and things. It's difficult. Ether's a good book.
Ether is a good book
Why is it a good book, Spencer?
because there's colors.
What?
And
What? There's
yeah.
there's colors. Like literally, the one thing I go, why is it a good book? And the first thing that pops in your head was, it's not black and white.
That's right. The good thing
Look.
isn't.
There's color. on the inside. Oh, that's bad.
Wow.
Man, that looks so cool.
It
You guys,
does.
what is that page?
That's when he goes to Ether.
Oh yeah, he's getting ready to get kicked.
Kicking and kicked because there's the magic monkey guy who's like the
Okay.
gatekeeper of the Ether.
Okay.
Dimensional
So
portals.
do you want to explain what ether is, or do you want me to explain what ether is?
Well, the thing about the colors is that there's a palette
He's gonna do it.
and they change with the mood.
He's not wrong. That's actually not wrong at all.
Right?
Yeah.
Remember?
Yeah.
Sometimes luck is better than skill. I want you to go now.
How do you even follow that? So Ether's a good book.
All your might.
It's a really good book. Okay, Ether. So basically,
There's this guy.
there is a guy who is a scientist,
Yes.
and he is what I would call the scientist of science.
So am I like someone who hasn't read Ether?
You want me to?
No, that's me. And
Yeah.
he's like,
So
I haven't read this book.
I love the voice.
And I
Okay.
I want to read it, but I don't know. What's it about?
I can't.
I try to do something opposite of what your dumb voice was. And that's what happened.
Oh, that completely shut me down. What? Oh my god! When you hit the middle part, where you were like, I don't even know what you said. You're like, so I don't know about ether. What's ether? Like that's all I heard.
And that's all you needed.
Oh my god!
I know, me too.
Oh, that was not. I was not prepared for that.
Oh, but it sure was fun, and who knows if it'll happen again.
Oh my gosh! Oh, I got tears.
Wow, you're
Oh my
welcome.
gosh.
Man, that was
The
great.
middle part with that. The nonsense got me. Holy crap! That was great. Thank you for that.
Yeah, you know, dude,
Oh
I can.
my gosh! So eat. Okay, bring it together.
How come you're
No.
not telling me?
Oh man!
You're not my dad.
No. I'm choking now. Oh my god!
that was fun. That was fun.
I hope you guys enjoyed that as much as I did. I'm gonna need some of your water after that.
Oh boy.
So, Ether, it was Matt Kent and David Rubin, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, this book is so good.
It is.
Are we good?
Tell
Okay.
me why.
Oh, I'm just blew into the mic. Sorry.
Oops.
So it's about a guy,
A scientist guy.
scientist guy. I can't remember his name because
Boone.
it is.
Boone Diaz, I think.
Oh, you're right. Wow, I think that's the second time we've had that exact
it
conversation.
is. It is. I'm surprised I remembered.
That was good.
You're welcome.
Well done. So there's a guy Boone Diaz, and he is.
I had to stop myself. I moved away. I wanted
It's
to
good.
know about Ether.
I know, and we're gonna tell you about Ether eventually, because it really okay. First of all joking aside, you need to go buy this book. Like, okay, we're gonna get to why, but let's preface.
Yeah, they should. Because remember when I didn't get it? I saw it on the shelf.
And then I told you how great it was.
Right, because I had read something about
Yeah.
a scientist guy trying to prove that magic isn't real, and you told me
talked about that yet.
I know, but I want to get my story out so I can let you have a turn. And you told me about that, and you told me it was really good, and then that's when I actually did go and I got it, and I read it, and now it's our number one and number one.
Wow, that was a lot. Okay, so Ether is about this guy, Boone Diaz, who apparently has discovered a way to go to other worlds.
Right.
Not like planets, not like he's going from here to like Jupiter. He's going from like here to like Harry Potter world. It's like a whole other like dimension of life.
Yeah.
And the in between Earth and this other fantasy world.
Right.
And I used Harry Potter because it was like there's like goblins and like there's magic and there's like princesses and it's like very but
fantastical.
With the beasts.
Yes.
I want to talk about that because I saw it. So have you seen that?
No.
Oh, you need to. It's so good.
Gosh.
I'm gonna say blasphemous words. I think that movie is better than the Harry Potter movies.
Well, they've had 8 tries now, right? So now they're finally getting.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I will sit and binge watch every one of them at any point. But
absolutely,
that Fantastical Beasts is an 11 out of 10. It is so freaking good.
Dang. Okay.
You know what else? 11 out of 10. Ether.
Whoa.
Okay.
You know what an 11 is? Number one.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
I meant to do that.
True.
Sure didn't. Okay. So Boone Diaz figured out a way to go to like this fantasy world, and the in-between is guarded by like this, what is it, like
it's like a monkey, magic monkey guy.
Magic monkey guard.
He's tall. I think he's pink and got pecs.
And Boone has been there plenty of times because as he like approaches the monkey, he's like, "Do we have to do this thing?" You know, like every time. Yeah. And the monkey's like, "Yeah, it's a protocol, whatever." And then,
because he loves it.
Yeah. And then he basically kicks Boone from this like middle area between the two realms into this fantasy world.
Ether.
From Ether into the fantasy world, and we still don't remember.
I think the fantasy world is Ether. And even
you know what we can do it right here. We have the book.
We didn't check in between the episodes because that would have been
so good.
Yeah, way too easy.
Yeah, let's
in the beginning because they're going to the city in the beginning, but I feel like it's already Ether.
Yeah, see, he's there,
right
in the Ether.
Yep.
Earth to Ether,
right.
Experimental radio.
Right.
He has one of those.
Yeah, Earth to Ether, right?
Oh yeah, it's called the Crossroads. The in between's the Crossroads.
Boom.
That's settled. So Ether is the fantasy world. The Crossroads is in between, and then there's Earth. Okay.
We did it.
Good, we got there. Preparedness, we don't have any. So Boone's in Ether, the fantasy world, and in Ether,
yes.
He is the best way to describe him is he's the Sherlock Holmes in their world. But he's not like this, like I'm 50 steps ahead, kind of like super genius.
Mm-hmm.
He's just their greatest detective. Now, the reason why he's their greatest detective is in their world, they always think about, like, oh, somebody died, they got hit by a fireball.
Right.
Was magic, nothing you can do. Magic happens, right?
Magic happens.
And then Boone is not about that. He's not into magic. He says everything can be solved by science.
Right.
And so he'll figure out, like, who cast the fireball and how did they cast the fireball and where, like, and then he solves.
Chemical makeup. And
right. So he solves all this stuff. And so he's become, like, extremely popular in Ether
because he can see things without using magic as like the reason.
It's like he's removed that crutch. He doesn't.
Yeah.
They have it pre-built in.
It's like, their lens.
Yeah, and they can't see past it. And because he didn't grow up there, he grew up on Earth. It's just not a thing he thinks about. So he just literally thinks outside their box.
Yeah.
Constantly.
Yeah.
So then he goes to Ether after the monkey kicks him there.
Right.
And then the princess of Ether like summons him, or the queen of Ether, or some royalty lady.
Is it a lady?
Like the capital city.
Well, I think that
Or no,
it's not the lady. You're thinking of something else.
Yeah.
But he is summoned.
He's summoned to the capital city.
Right.
Castle.
Yeah. The tall thing in the middle.
And
like a lighthouse.
They want him to like solve a crime.
Yeah.
And the crime is somebody was shot.
Right.
Basically in a sealed room. It's like
right.
that whole. You know, how did the person die in a sealed room when there's no way in, no way out type deal? And it turns out they used a bullet that can change directions. Magical bullet. You shoot it this way and it goes back and finds its way.
It zigzags.
Yeah, because it's a magic bullet.
The mic. I wonder what that's going to sound like.
It doesn't sound that bad. I've already done it. We've done it in other episodes that may or may not be on the internet. I don't know.
Who's to say?
So anyways, then he's that, and he's like, I'm going to find this, and, you know, science will win out, and I love science. So that's 2/3 of this book.
Yeah, and then, so when he gets to that point, he starts to feel like, I'm hungry, and his body kind of starts to fail.
Yeah, he's like gets sick.
Very like shallow fail. It's not a hard fail. It's a soft fail.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah, that's good.
Because he's still functioning.
Yeah, he just like becomes kind of weak and fragile.
Like he can't be there for too long.
Right. So the being in that world takes its toll on his bodice.
Indeed.
And so then he has to go back to Earth, and Monkey Guy is there to help him.
Yep, as always.
And then this is a spoiler for this book, but we've decided to give this spoiler for the fact that this makes the book.
It's why I got it.
Okay.
It's why I got it.
So up until this point,
it's why I got it.
This is why. Okay, I don't know if you guys can tell, but this is why he got it. Up until this point, it's a great book. Like
right,
I'm super into this detective from Earth, and it's great.
It's great.
But here's that cranks this book to 10.
Makes it greater.
On Earth, Ether, super popular,
super scientist,
famous,
smart.
world famous. Everybody knows him. Oh, what's going on, Mr. Diaz? You know, what can I do for you? Here's some magic red potion, whatever. Goes to Earth, and this is why the color thing, the color literally shifts.
Turns out it was real.
He's a homeless person on Earth, like a dirty, scrubby homeless guy. So the minute he goes from Ether into Earth, all of a sudden this next panel is like him with like tattered clothes and his hair's all messed up.
People giving him
and like in the background they're like, he's homeless, get away from me.
Yeah.
And then it shows him like stealing bread.
Yeah, because he's homeless.
He's home, and he goes and it's raining, so then he has to he's eating stolen bread under a bridge.
Like he's got this little nook where, I don't know, that's where he lives.
Yeah, that's where he lives with his cardboard bed, and it's. And then they pan to
you get this flashback. Kind of thing,
where he was like this maybe very prominent teacher,
like professor.
What made me feel like it was probably like a very high end university,
right?
You know what I mean? Where he's a teacher of science. And then he has like this argument, I think, somewhere in there, like there's no magic, so they're kind of setting up like he didn't. Yeah, it's weird.
Because it's almost like he was trying to be a professor and talk about magic, did he go crazy? Is the magic world in his head?
And so the main reason why we even do the spoiler is because of that right there.
Yeah,
where the juxtaposition of he's a superhero detective in a world where all of us are nothing, and all these magical creatures are amazing,
right?
And then where we're all boring and have to drive around in cars and they're flying on brooms,
right?
He's nothing here,
right?
So it just, that whole twist was just. It took, like I said, it just cranked this book to 10.
Yeah.
It took a 10 and then cranked it up again, and I was like, holy, I read this and I just sat there with it for ever, because I was like, this is such a good idea. And Matt Kent is just, I've read other books of his, and that dude can write a story, and the character, Boone Diaz is great, and then the art.
And it's fun. It's fun.
Right. See, and that's the beginning of the story, sets up with the monkey kicking him.
Oh, my gosh.
So because of that, you're immediately given the idea that this isn't supposed to be...
Super serious.
Yeah. But then when he's homeless, it retakes on this serious tone.
Right. Everything that you were feeling that was fun and happy...
Yes.
...kind of gets gut punched. And you're like, wait, what?
In a great way, too.
Yeah.
It's just... Like you said, is he a homeless guy here that's crazy?
Right.
Or is he really this scientist? Because it doesn't even hint that he has an agenda in the other world. Other than I want to prove that even in a magical world, magic can be explained by science.
Right.
But it doesn't feel menacing. It doesn't feel like he's trying to get rid of magic.
Even the maybe antagonist they set up.
Yeah.
It's really not that scary. Even though he's investigating a murder, it's not heavy.
No, it's most of the people in Ether are just well, that sucks.
Yeah.
They were more curious how they died than anything. Yeah.
Yeah. Ugh.
So, yeah, this book was just...
Yep.
I can't... Yep. The art is amazing, and just the shift in the colors. I'm so bad at who did the colors, but just the fact that it was it's very bright, vibrant, rich colors.
Yeah.
And then when he hits Earth and he's homeless again, it's very pale and dark.
Yeah.
Oh, it's just, oh my gosh.
And you can kind of tell from the cover, it is split in two. There is him in both of the worlds on the cover.
Yeah. So. I think this side is happy-go-lucky land.
Yeah, that's Ether,
and then Earth, he's
real.
Yeah, homeless, and I think there's garbage over here or whatever.
Yeah. So if you're looking for a new book to jump into,
this is the book.
This is our pick. If you had to pick one from last month, this is our pick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's our book.
There it is. That is Ether.
There it is.